This one's not,
This
not for sale, but I can explain what it is.
Okay, tell me about it. It's not for sale?
Not for sale. That's a 47 Diamond T cab over.
So they did have cab overs, huh?
They did. And they had a 4-door cab over as well.
I mean, you didn't see that. I know that all the oh, look at that over there. Shit, what a place. There's so much stuff here. So much. This is like a honey hole of stuff. What's in the box?
I have no idea. We just got it shipped from Florida. The truck was the South Dakota truck, I believe. Got shipped to Florida. And then they started to put the cab on a 70s Chevy chassis. And they abandoned their project, and we had it shipped from Florida to here. And we're going to put it on a late model
Suburban?
roll deck.
Oh, roll deck.
And just take one of the ones that
yeah,
don't
that's
want to smog anymore, and have all the nice new
ooh,
parts.
that's a nice. So this
is only the second one I've seen complete in person. I've had 3 Diamond T's. These all got broke off on the end on all the regular trucks because they couldn't get the hoods off without taking the emblem off. So they took the back of the emblem off and then reshaped it. The 40 that you saw there is still on. There's never come off.
Okay, what's this monster motor out? Looks like...
that's my new project engine, because there's the war, I guess, for the most cubic inches, so I'm going to try and win. That's 3,006 cubic inches of industrial stationary power for a generator for a small city or a big manufacturing plant back in the day that ran with PTO drives.
Looks like a damn out of a ship.
Permanent service unit.
If you ever need coils, I know where they're at. Look at how ahead of the time they were with these isolated coils.
This is a twin spark plug per cylinder magneto with a magneto pony motor to start it. So it requires no electricity.
Look at the sight glass for the oil. Right? Or the water. Oil has to be for the oil. It's the lowest spot. Here's your dipstick right here.
And go around to the other side to see the starter motor.
Who doesn't have their own telephone pole in their backyard? Holy crap. Look at that. And we talk about the coils for every cylinder back then. Look at these. 2 coils for every cylinder.
2 sparks, so it runs a wasted spark ignition, and it has roller everything. The cam journals are roller bearing. The tank journals, the rod journals.
Run on propane?
It ran on natural gas.
Natural gas. Okay, I see the...
I intend to run it on propane gas with an interesting exhaust.
So that, yeah, there's the exhaust right there.
So I want to run it mid-shift after the cab of a 40s Peterbilt.
Wow.
As a mid-engine truck.
This is a nice little, really clean little hauler.
This is a GMC top kick before
yeah.
it was the top kick.
Wow. So it's what, 74?
No, this one's actually an 88. They just never changed them. It's fuel injected 454 with a 5-speed and a 2-speed.
That would be the tall block 454, right?
There was the 427 that would be available in a tall deck.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
It's a bread truck?
That is a super heavy duty Grumman in a itty bitty shorty for...
No shit, 8 lugs?
So,
wow. Wow. Man, look at this. Goes on forever.
The old blue Ranchero is a Fairlane 500 XL 67 Ranchero.
390?
390, air conditioning, power steering, power brake.
That's for sale?
No.
Someone used to tow it to the drags, huh? So probably had a, what, C4 in it?
No, this was probably that year. We have a Ford-O-Matic or a Select-O-Matic, I think.
And this is a customer's car?
No, this is a friend, Gary Chapolian, Porsche Gary.
Porsche Gary, why does that name ring a bell?
Factory work.
Okay.
Factory works in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, that's where I've seen him.
That's Gary.
I think I saw him at the donut
He's
shop.
a really good friend with Edison and Aaron because they're both Armenians.
Ah,
And they speak the same language.
that's right. Oh, T-Bird.
The T-Bird was purchased one family owner, and I graciously let a man from Palm Springs who was restoring his friend's car who had passed away, that his friend had had for 35 years, and his wife asked him if he wanted it. And so I bought the vehicle for the 429 C6 9-inch rear, and then I kept it for probably 6 or 7 years, and then just recently let him have the parts off of it. They had a vacuum trunk release. They had
Really? Look at that back seat. Back seat looks brand new, with dust on it, of course.
Sure. This is I don't know if I'd part with
Studebaker. I've never seen one.
Most people haven't.
I've never ever seen one. Those, yes, but not that.
Dorn, Glassman.
Yeah.
He's had one for 40 years. It's flamed and very famous.
So what model is this?
This is this is a 54 Studebaker Conestoga.
Never heard of it.
Conestoga from Studebaker's wood building days.
Thank God my father didn't come with us, or he would be all over this. I've never ever seen a two-door. Never. And what year again?
54. 53 and 54 they made this body. In 55, Studebaker had to rename the cars Hawks because of the nose, and the public called them Hawks.
Right.
But they put a stand-up grill in 55 and spoiled the nose.
Now, would this be a Commander or a Silver?
Well, you have a Champion and a Commander. A Champion is a 6-cylinder on either one, and the Commander is an 8-cylinder on either one, but they're still the same car.
Okay.
Now, the nose on the coupe is longer than the sedan and wagon nose. And it has an additional 4.5 inches of wheelbase.
Those wheels might be more valuable than the car. They look like...
The intention was to take the steel front clip and change the nose in the Studebaker.
But the fenders are longer.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can see right here.
We want the wheelbase.
Yes.
Right now, there's plenty of room to put a late model Hemi with a couple of turbos, and I'd like to have a little.
That'd be a nice sleeper.
I think that's the way to do this one. Low pressure turbo.
Original
That's
red.
The original paint, like a Marlboro maroon.
Yeah.
Not Marlboro. What was the Ford Woody maroon? Not like that. Really plumb.
I'll tell you.
This is a Champion that got converted to a Commander, which was common back in the day. They'd put the 259 V8 in the 6-cylinder car.
I'll be damned.
And that's
so that would be second day they would do that. Okay.
Well, second owner probably. Right.
As soon as I got home and found out they couldn't get on the freeway.
Right.
Did it have electric windshield wipers or vacuum? Well, 54 would be vacuum.
I never climbed under this dash, but this car is complete.
I think they would have been vacuum for 54. It's complete, all right. Okay, we have radiators. That's the radiator lady. Who got a little S10. Little.
That's an old Pro 4 car. It was supposed to be a budget race car for the guys.
Budget build.
All-out war.
So that was like the late models, huh?
Yes, it's a cheater. It's a terrible cheater. They dropped the series quite quickly because of these cars, and this is one of them.
Ooh, there's a nice little chrome rear end.
That's a 68 Charger rear end modified for a hybrid.
So it was narrowed, or?
Well, the brackets, the Mopar brackets were taken off.
Okay.
Some 4-link design was put on with a transverse